Welcome everyone to the second round of the season here at South Africa. First round had a lot of, let's say a lot of action, a lot of overtaking and a lot of pit stops with new tyre wear. However, some things never change, and Alpine really making that saying mean a lot this season. Another 1-2 finish even with the tyres, and still leading the Constructors' Championship. Here we go to South Africa, and if you remember this time last year, it was Daniel Ricciardo's first win for Red Bull, and Red Bull's first win as a team. It was the breakout race, the breakout Grand Prix, and it was also the first ever South African Grand Prix that we held. But that was last year. Now this is this year. Anything can happen. Charles Leclerc, he is a man on form, man in a really good run. And it looks like he's going to take pole position once again. Sorry, the recording cut. Anyways, we're here at South Africa. As you can see, I've already done qualifying. This was the results. Yeah, let's get into Grand Prix. My favorite for this Grand Prix win. Who says Guanyu Zhou can't get his first win, right? Tyre weather is crazy. The tyres die within one lap. However, look at that, Alexander Albon. P4 in that McLaren, dog of a McLaren, I must say. Qualifying result of the season, without a doubt. Charles Leclerc still trying to win back some positions. Guanyu Zhou though, will he have the lead? No. Alexander Albon takes the lead. His Asian compatriot. Alexander Albon though, a man who has never, I think it's fair to say he's never been up there, He's never had the championship winning car. I guess you could say he had a race winning car 2 seasons ago. But really, could you argue that this is his best chance of winning a Grand Prix? Not sure. I mean, we're only 3 laps into the 15-lap Grand Prix, and already the softs are beginning to die. This is when drivers like, Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, Max Verstappen, George Russell, drivers who started on the hard tyres. This is when their race really begins. I think Albon's going to box now. No, he's not. He's going to stay out. All of the soft runners are going to stay out. Well, not all of them. Some of them are actually boxing. Alex Albon, though, he's just managed to have a really good lead. He's managed to stay composed, That McLaren, 8th best car on the grid. Out of the 10, they really need some upgrades. But he's just managed to control this lead. He's done a really good job so far. And out they go. Deruval is boxed and he's come out P5. Wow. The undercut is fairly powerful. Anyways, Guanyu Zhou fending off Sergio Perez and Daniel Ricciardo. Even getting Antonio Giovinazzi. Jehan Daruvala now has the race lead. First time a Ferrari's led a race since Charles Leclerc was at the team. Back in season 1. That's honestly crazy. That's insane, But not for long, because Alex Albon now has taken the lead of the Grand Prix. Daruvala though is not going to give up. This has been a crazy Grand Prix. How Alexander Albon, Jehan Daruvala, and Guanyu Zhou are all fighting for the race win. The closest Alpine is all the way in P8. Make that P7 now. It's going to be an important stop. Albon pits. Albon comes out ahead of George Russell. Alexander Albon comes out ahead of George Russell, and Daruvala ahead of his teammate Robert Schwartzman and Max Verstappen. Guanyu Zhou staying out. Really, this race, you know, is all about strategy. Perez in, Russell in, Gasly and Ricciardo. Alexander Albon though, he's been phenomenal. However, there's been a massive twist in the story. Rain is on the horizon, and guess who's managed to stay out? Guan Yu Zhou's managed to stay out, and now he's gonna box. Alex Albon's just pitted. This is perfect for Guan Yu Zhou and Mercedes. Rain. Wow. Couldn't have come at a better time. Already at turn 1, Reigns hit turn 1. Now can Guan Yu Zhou keep calm and composed? Alex Albon's already all over him. Alexander Albon, he has driven a phenomenal Grand Prix. Already Guan Yu Zhou and Alex Albon pulling away from Charles Leclerc. This honestly is such a surprise. How about Guan Yu Zhou and Alex Albon battling for the race win? No offense to them, of course, but obviously you would have thought it would have been the Alpines of Leclerc and Russell with the Alfa Romeos of Sainz and Verstappen, and maybe even the Mercedes of Esteban Ocon, but definitely not Guan Yu Zhou. Three laps to go. Can Guan Yu Zhou keep calm, keep composed, and can his wet tyres last? Alex Albon is really quick through the first half of the lap here at Kyalami. It's the second part of the lap, that's where Guan Yu Zhou just manages to increase his lead. Just manages to build that gap. And there he has Mick Schumacher now in the Haas to lap. This may be very vital because Mick Schumacher now holding up his former Formula 2 compatriot. And Guan Yu Zhou. That's helped Alex Albon. Just a little bit. Now, if you're Guan Yu Zhou, do you box now for fresh wets? No. None of them are boxing. Alex Albon getting a little bit distracted by Valtteri Bottas and his teammate Lando Norris, but Alex Albon lapping Lando Norris. This has been such a weird Grand Prix, but such an enjoyable one to watch. However, one man you can never take out of the frame is Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc once again is there to take the win. He's now got past Alex Albon, but with one lap to go, can Guan Yu Zhou? Can you see it through? Charles Leclerc's coming on the final lap. I don't know. Guan Yu Zhou just manages to fend him off. Albon can't get him, but Guan Yu Zhou wins in the Mercedes. Charles Leclerc beats Albon to P2. What a podium with Esteban Ocon P4, P5 Carlos Sainz, P6 Jehan Daruvala, P7 George Russell, P8 Max Verstappen, P9 Pierre Gasly, and P10 rounding off the top 10 Sergio Perez, P11 Daniel Ricciardo, P12 Robert Schwarzman, P13 Antonio Giovinazzi, P14 Valtteri Bottas. But wow, what a race we've witnessed today, ladies and gentlemen. Guan Yu Zhou taking his first ever Grand Prix victory. Here, I said it before the race, who knows, maybe even Guan Yu Zhou could win it. Totally wasn't joking, totally. But anyways, what does that mean for the championship as we round off the finishing positions with Norris 15th, Piastri 16th, Stroll 17th, Lawson 18th, Schumacher and Ticktum at the bottom. Charles Leclerc still has his lead. Guan Yu Zhou in an Alpine sandwich with Russell 3 points ahead of Ocon. Ocon same points as Sainz, as he's a further 5 points up on Daniel Ricciardo. Alex Albon, after getting, I think that may even be his first podium in the sport, you know. Getting P7, Antonio Giovinazzi P8, Max Verstappen P9, Jehan Daruvala P10, in the championship, Sergio Perez P11, Valtteri Bottas P12, Oscar Piastri P13, Pierre Gasly P14 in the championship, same points as Robert Schwarzman, with Liam Lawson 2 points behind him. Lance Stroll P17 in the championship, head of Lando Norris is P18. Wow, I never would have thought. One of the best drivers on the grid, but this year that McLaren has been tricky. Although saying that, his teammate Alexander Albon managed just to, he almost won. So maybe the car's not the problem, maybe it's Norris and his driving style, who knows. Anyways, constructors wise, Alpine still have the lead. Mercedes now P2, Alfa Romeo P3. Red Bull and Aston Martin now battling for that P4 position, but don't count out McLaren. This was big points there for McLaren. And it's going to be really important, especially as they're going to be fighting, Ferrari, Williams, AlphaTauri, and I guess you could say Haas, although they're in a league of their own at the back. Anyways, that was round 3. Sorry for the small delay between qualifying and the race. But anyways, yeah, thank you for joining me, and can't wait to see you next time. Thank you and goodbye. Welcome everyone to the second round of the season here at South Africa. First round had a lot of, let's say, a lot of action, a lot of overtaking, and a lot of pit stops with the new tyre wear. However, some things never change, and Alpine really making that saying mean a lot this season. Another 1-2 finish, even with the tyres, and still leading the Constructors' Championship. Here we go to South Africa, and if you remember this time last year, it was Daniel Ricciardo's first win for Red Bull, and Red Bull's first win as a team. It was the breakout race, the breakout Grand Prix, and it was also the first ever South African Grand Prix that we held. But that was last year. And now this is this year. Anything can happen. Charles Leclerc, he is a man on form, man in a really good run. And it looks like he's going to take pole position once again.